Hi guys, here's another page in my Traveller's Notebook using the Kelly Stamp September release. So I've got a photo here and you can see my page, the stamping on the other side has totally come through, so I'm going to cover that up. On this side of the page I've used a digital stamp to create this cut file using my Silhouette, and I've just cut it out of just some white cardstock. So the first thing I'm going to do is back the pieces that are cut out with some of this paper from this very old 6x6 pad that I'm going to use today, and I've just picked a dark brown wood grain paper to do that. Now once that's backed, I'm just going to use my tape runner. I'm going to add quite a lot of glue because I want this really stuck down quite well, and I'm going to line it up on the right hand side of the page and stick that down. Now I trimmed it just slightly shorter than the page, it doesn't matter, I'm going to cover that up. So now I'm just choosing a few of the papers from this paper pad, and I want to sort of create like a rainbow, so I am picking like one of each colorway, and then I'm just going to cut 1-inch strips of these papers. I cut 2 strips of each, but I only end up using one. That doesn't worry me. The whole point of this was to try and use up some of these old papers. So I'm just going to lay these out in a sort of rainbow order, or as rainbow as it gets with these sort of muted shades. And I didn't quite make it to the bottom, there is a bit of a gap. So I'm just going to cut a strip of the same wood grain brown paper. I didn't want it to be there too prominently because it is really dark compared to the rest of them, so it'll end up being a smaller stripe in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I just use my nail to mark how wide that needs to be, but it's approximately 4 1/4 inches. And I'm going to stick that down into the middle, and then the other piece that I cut off, I'm also going to trim a wee piece off that and then stick that down as well. So I'm going to repeat that same thing with each of these papers. I'm going to cut one piece at 4 1/4, and then the other side I'm just going to cut them at random lengths. So now I've got all those cut out, I'm going to stick them down. So again, it's a heavier paper, so I am using quite a lot of glue, and I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. So just sticking the larger piece onto the left and the shorter pieces onto the right hand side page. The reason I've split it down the middle rather than just folding it is it does make the notebook easier to fold up in the end. So I'm working my way up to the brown piece of paper, and this piece here will cover the brown somewhat, and that's alright, that's what I'm going for, a smaller piece of brown in the middle. And then I'm going to repeat the exact same process with these other 4 papers. But to make things slightly easier for myself, I'm going to flip the notebook upside down and work from the, bottom up, but it's actually the top. So the top down, but upside down. So again, this last piece here will cover up the brown quite a lot, and so I only end up with just a little piece of brown down the middle, and then I can stick my photo. Now onto these stripes of paper, I'm also going to stamp a couple of the sentiment stamps from the clear set, just in random places. I'm going to stamp 3 sentiments that match my photo, but without using the Mega Hard Eyes stamp again, even though I just want to stamp it on everything. And then the last thing I want to add is a little bit of journaling. And I thought, black pen? No, let's use pink, why not? So I went and found a pink pen and put that in there too, since the whole page is about me dyeing my hair pink. And that's the page all done. Super simple and bright and colourful. Plus, rainbow's my favourite colour. If you want to keep watching, there's a couple more Traveler's Notebook process videos up on the screen. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy watching these process videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye!